Yo, what's good, man? Another reaction. Dude forgot his parachute while skydiving. That's crazy. How you even forget your parachute? If I'm skydiving, that's gonna be the first thing on my mind. A parachute. I'll never even skydive in the first place. But it's like, if I did, I'm not forgetting the parachute, bro. Like, I'll forget my phone before the parachute. Like the parrot, bro. If you forget that, you dead. I don't understand. You gotta see what they talking
This
about.
skydiving footage was recorded from the point of view of veteran parachutist Ivan Lester McGuire. He is filming a student and instructor as they make their exit from the plane. As the two deploy
That's crazy, man. Like, imagine what dude was thinking, like, mid-fall, or like, he's searching around for his parachute, like, oh, damn, I forgot it. Over, nothing you could do now. Talk about they film his last moments, but how though? How they get the footage? How they get the footage?
Parachute,
Camera.
They quickly disappear out of frame as McGuire continues to fall. He is not wearing a parachute. In April 1988, Ivan Lester McGuire is making his third jump of the day at Franklin County Sports Parachute Center in North Carolina, USA. The 35-year-old McGuire was an experienced skydiver with over 800 successful jumps under his
Dude did 800 skydive jumps. That's crazy.
He will be jumping with a student and instructor, filming their descent for educational material for the Parachute Center. Today, a high-quality recording of this nature can be captured with small, inexpensive cameras readily available on the consumer market. But in 1988, this required heavy equipment, which is stored in McGuire's backpack. The plane carries the three to an altitude of over 10,000 feet, at which point they jump. McGuire goes first to capture the others as they leave the plane. McGuire remains in close proximity to the student and instructor until they deploy their chute and disappear above McGuire. Assumedly, this is the point where McGuire would also deploy his chute to maintain the two in frame.
Right.
However, as he reaches for the cord, he suddenly notices he does not have one.
That's wild, bro. He know he go die now. What you gonna do? Like, it's nothing you could do. Did they get like the real audio? Like, yeah, ain't no way. How they go get the footage?
He exclaims, "Oh my God, no," as the realization sinks in that he does not have a parachute and no one can help him as he hurtles towards the ground. Ivan McGuire is killed in the fall. His recording equipment is severely damaged, but pieces of the film are recovered to ascertain why the skydiver's body...
Damn, so they still was able to get the film? That's crazy.
...is found without a parachute. It's quickly discovered that McGuire had not somehow lost his parachute during the jump. He jumped without one, with his filmed confusion and distress seemingly indicating that this was unintentional. So how and why did such an experienced skydiver leave the plane without a parachute? Attention immediately turned to the plane's pilot. A Federal Aviation Administration inspector said of the incident, "There is a regulation, number 105, that states that no one may jump unless the pilot checks the parachutes," implying gross negligence.
Yeah, they probably got sued then.
On the part of a pilot who allowed a man to jump from the plane without even a pack on his back. But Ivan McGuire did have a backpack, one of similar mass and weight to a parachute pack, but it was filled with recording equipment, not skydiving.
But still, though, like, you gotta... How you forget it, though, bro? You don't double check? You ain't double check everything? You know the equipment you bring in heavy. It's like come on, bro.
Equipment. Ultimately, the incident was ruled an accident with no foul play suspected. It's thought that McGuire's camera pack was misidentified as a parachute pack by everyone involved, including McGuire.
That's crazy. Like, what if you got the parachute, you skydiving, and then for some reason it don't want to work? It's over, bro. Like, take one mistake, over.
Given that this was his third jump of the day, McGuire may have allowed the repetition of events to dull his alertness, confusing the familiar weight on his back with that of a parachute without giving it a second thought. It was only as he reached for a
Talking about without giving it a second thought. crazy. You better second guess everything before you jump out that plane. Hold up, got the parachute. Feel me? Like I don't get it, bro. I don't care how many jumps you did, how experienced, like, bro. You shouldn't forget no parachute.
That did not exist, that McGuire realized something was wrong. His mind may have replayed the day's events, at which point he'd know he had no recollection of bringing along the parachute. A horrible, sinking feeling that anyone who's left a set of keys, wallet, or phone behind will be familiar with. Only this was not a simple
it's not like leaving no keys or what. It's different. What you talking about? It's worse. Like, no, he about to die in midair. Like, damn, I forgot the parachute, waiting to fall to his death. Like, I wonder, like when people be skydiving, that wouldn't probably be crazy for real. Like, how long it even take to hit the ground?
Convenience. It was a nightmare, a desperate hoping, pleading that somehow this isn't real, that the mistake you've made was as painfully obvious to you when you made it as it is now, that you had taken the few seconds to correct that mistake, when the fact that you know you didn't is becoming clearer and clearer to you. With such a long fall, Ivan Lester McGuire had a long time to contemplate this, knowing that this mistake meant that these would be his last moments.
That's crazy, man. That's it for the vid, though.